it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk and even less coffee than I had the video before. I should have went and made some more. That video, we talked about how stock tanks are the best. Stock tank, no problem, my friends, no problem. Today we're going to talk about bad matchmaker, no problem. Just bring a stock tank. Stock tanks are great. Bring yourself a stock tank. Also complain. Ah, yes, they get a heavy and we get a stock wheelie. Nice one. So make sure you whine. All right, bring your stock tank. Realize stock tanks are the best, and then whine in chat about the matchmaker. Busted once again. Whining in chat. Why do I have this spot on my glasses? Look, I was crying about the enemy team having a tier 9 T10. There's a T and a 10 involved, but it's a tier 9 T10, not a tier 10. Which is very advantageous for them over on the Brawl on the 9 and 0 column. Let's just see how this plays out, though. Make sure you complain, though. Make sure you whine. That's always important. And I'm just going to try to be opportunistic. I know we might have trouble with the T10 over there. He's also platooned with a Leopard PTA. But we've got a T54 and a 212 already. So that's good. What is happening with this particular game? Oh, those are dynamic platoons. I don't even know. I didn't even watch it. I don't know how the platoons came in, to be quite honest with you. Maybe it's all dynamic. Maybe it's all dynamic. The other key you're going to want to have if you cry about your matchmaker, and it is objectively kind of bad, is you're going to want to be able to go here on Himmel's Red Shardorf for some unknown reason and be able to shoot from this bush and not be spotted. I mean, I found that very interesting, actually, when it happened. I said to myself, what is happening here? Why have I not been spotted? How come they don't have anybody up here looking around? I think the Sioux 101 is asking the same question on the other team. He's probably thinking, I am literally on the north border. How am I being... Uh-oh, look out. How am I being spotted and shot, and that guy's not being spotted himself? We've got to bail out. One nice thing about these wheeled British tanks, they're not quite as good backwards to some extent as some of the EBRs or the French wheeled tanks, but they are pretty fast backwards. That was nice, right? I didn't have to turn around. Now I wasn't going super fast, but I certainly wasn't doing 10 or 15. I was cruising backwards at a decent speed, so it does allow you to get... Uh-oh, oops. That were dumb. There's the T54, very interesting. The T10 did, in fact, go over to the heavy brawling area, and kudos and golf claps for my friends over on the 9 and 0 line, because they did yeoman's work over there, did a fantastic job winning that side, even with a tier 9 heavy giving that advantage, although I don't know if they sent enough. Take a look and see how many show up there. KV5 and their T10 are there. I think a tank or two shows up. We sent a decent amount of tanks. I like that the JT88 went over there. Poor guy's just driving around in the open getting shot. I expected to get lit there, guys. Again, isn't that absolutely amazing? Check that out. Where is this enemy team? I mean, honestly, we've filtered through the entire castle. 4 of them over there. I am not being spotted shooting in this bush, which is insane, to be quite honest. And the rest of them haven't really pushed into what should be an overmatch on the other side, at least theoretically. But if you look at the matchmaker, they got a bunch of TDs. And it may be, my friends, that the advantage we got out of this was a few more medium tanks. People really key in on the top tiers, and I think that's probably valid for the most part. But you generally get a different advantage somewhere else in the matchmaker lineup. Now, whether or not you can take advantage of it is another question. It certainly helps if the enemy team is doing what this one is, and I can't figure out what it is. Camping, I guess, is really the bottom line here. Now, I'm starting to feel like this is getting kind of dangerous because our mediums are feeling their oats a little bit, and I know there's some crossfires built here, and I don't want to go raging in here and allow these guys to absolutely shred us. Also, I didn't note, and I should have, how funny it is that I got all of the assist, the entire 1,700 hit points off the PTA with a couple arty shots into those guys. 1,002 from one 470 from somebody else, and another 228, I guess, to finish the job. That was absolutely amazing. Well done, Artie. See what I see? See? An olive branch, a fig leaf, if you will. I guess it's just an olive branch, but an offering of peace to my Artie friends. I still don't like the game mechanic. Where are these? Look at all these mediums over here going, I don't understand what's happening here. I kind of appreciate it, but I don't know why this is happening. And I think I finally get lit. No, I don't know why. Why didn't I get lit? I don't know. Pantera misses the guy. Do I get the kill? No, he gets the kill. The ISU, no, the Pantera gets the kill. Look what's going on the 9-0 column. What in the actual... Well played, fellas. Well played. The shot on the RH. That's where I get lit, maybe. Yes. Don't shoot me. Whatever's mean out there. Uh-oh. Look out. Oh, that guy. He did... Okay, I see. When it's working, it's working. When it's working, it's working. There, I can do no wrong. Bounce. Okay, I did some wrong. I did some wrong. Just an absolute massacre. But if you're going to be stock, you're going to play a stock tank, and you have bad matchmaker, and you make sure you cry about it at first. These are the kinds of things you have to expect to happen. That actually hit. I did not penetrate the screen. I am running the stock gun, by the way, still, with the old Tier 9 here. I have recently unlocked it. I'm seeing a lot more of this matchmaker stuff going on where, and maybe, help me out, fellas. Am I noticing it more, or is it happening more? Am I noticing it more, or is it happening more? I feel like in the last few years, you know, since they did kind of the big matchmaker overhaul a while back, that I didn't see a whole lot of this kind of thing. Where somebody would have, say, an extra heavy. Now, before the matchmaker change, you would get all kinds of weird stuff where you would have 5 heavies on one side and 2 on the other. Stuff like that would happen. Not all the time, but pretty often. But since that change, I haven't seen a whole lot of that stuff going on until fairly recently. I feel like there's a lot of top-tier mismatches, especially in terms of heavies. One team will get one, and one team won't get one. Watch this. What? Absolutely fantastic. Pure skill. All that skill. Every time I hit a shot like that, it's skill. Every time I miss it, it is somebody else's fault. Wargaming's matchmaker, the enemy team, hackers, cheaters, bots, bad people in general, Mr. Meanie Pants kind of people. That, see? When it works, it works. Poor Charfooter. It's like, how are they shooting my pixel? Take that. There you go. 1,707, 3,108. Spotting. See, I don't need a fully upgraded tank. I'm better in a stock tank, my friends. Better in a stock tank. It also helps if I cry about matchmaker. I'm really expecting the ISU to nuke me, but there's a bounce. Zorn Wolk. Let's get a shot off this guy if we can. There we go. Move on to the ISU because the Ferdy's dead. Although I don't think I get any damage off this guy. Maybe I do. Oh yeah, the ramp. Ook. Not quite the kill. Let's see. I took 395 and he took 113. Well, that's to be expected since I am a Gnat and he is a large, beefy TD Russian style. Absolute Rompelstomp. 5,000 combined though with a stock Lydium. I need to coin a phrase for these light mediums. Is it Lydium? Is it Mediite? Is it a Melite? A Medite? Don't know. Help me out down below in the comments. To recap, stock tanks are the best. If you have bad matchmaker, make sure you play your stock tank. And if you have bad matchmaker, make sure you whine and complain in chat so that when you end up winning, you look like a goof. That was my plan, and I executed it to perfection. Played a few more games after these last couple. These are right in a row, by the way, if you remember the one from before where I had a good game on aircraft, frozen aircraft carrier. I don't remember what it's called. I'm going to call it Glacier, I think it is. Frozen aircraft carrier. They didn't all go this way. It would be nice if they did. I'm not saying in any way stock tanks are the way to go. But what I am saying is kind of be careful while you're playing them, and you can still have some good results. You really can. It does help if the enemy team kind of is goofy, but there you go. All right. That is all I've got for today. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. We will see you.